Hey everyone, what's going on? Greg here again from Team Blast. So if you're looking for better rankings on Google and Bing for your local business, adding schema might just do that. So schema, just to kind of put in perspective, is essentially like a highlight or bold section on your website. So it displays your website address, your phone number, your hours, your price range, anything else that'd be really critical to know from a local perspective. So I'm going to show you how to check for your own website and then how to add it. So to start, I'm in Google Rich Results Test. I'm looking at tmblast.com and I'm going to click on Test URL. Now, I already know that I have all this schema that's going to show up. So either you're going to see something for your website or not. The test takes about 15 seconds or so to populate. But once it goes through, I'm going to really explain one of the key features, which is the local business schema part, because that's what's going to ultimately help your rankings from a Google and Bing perspective. So now that this is done, let's look at the local business part. And I'm going to click on TM Blast over here. Again, so this is everything that I know about my business from a local standpoint. Mine's an online business, but if I was a dentist or if I was an HVAC or a locksmith, I would actually include that as the type of business. But it knows my postal address, it knows the country I'm in, it knows my geo coordinates, it knows my hours. You can even make this even more specific. So now that we know though that, okay, so TM Blast has this, but hypothetically, if your business does not, here are the next steps. So let's open up this site, which I use called microdatagenerator.org. This is actually where I create the schema. And let's now look at, how about we'll pretend we're a dentist. So I'm going to search for a dentist over here. And the business name, I'm just going to choose this random company. So My Saratoga Dentist PLLC. Going to add that as the business name. Go to the street address. So they are on Broadway, 569 North Broadway. So I'm just going to copy all their information over here. And let's just add that here. Saratoga Springs, New York. And then we know it's 12866. Go to their phone number. So 518. Copy that. So you guys get the idea of what I'm doing. I'm just going to add a little bit more and then we should be done. Let me grab their website. So I'm going to open this as a new link. Here it is, My Saratoga Dentist. Let's go back into the schema markup. URL. Okay. Now payments, I'm just going to pretend they do all this. I don't know, but obviously for your business, just check off what makes the most sense. And then for their hours, I'm just going to get it right over here. They're open, looks like they have a bunch of different hours. For the sake of this video, let me just create something that's really, really easy. I'm just going to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. They're open from, we'll just pretend, from 9 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m., right? Okay. Now, the last part here is, how do you get the geo, latitude, and longitude? It's actually kind of cool. Go into Google, search for your business name, click on the map listing. So obviously this only matters if you have a physical address. And then what you want to do is you want to click on anywhere over here. Let me go to, let me right click. Here it is, 43. So I'm going to copy this whole thing, go back into this. So latitude is this. This is the longitude. So I'm copy, delete it, and then paste. Okay, great. So here's the code now that they have created, the JSON code. Now I'm going to pretend that this is my business. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to copy this entire code and I'm going to go into my WordPress website. So let's go back into this over here. So I have this plugin. It's called, I think it's called WP Insert, I believe. And where I'm looking for is go to code snippets and header and footer. And what I did next is that you want to then paste this entire local. So I'm looking at line 11, local business schema for TM Blast. Obviously, it's going to be the name for your business. I paste it right into the head version of my site. So it's on every page now. Once you put that there, you clear the cache. And then you want to go back into the Google Rich Results test to see if everything you added worked out great. One final tip I'm going to give you, I'm not going to show this in the video just for the sake of time, but use another platform like ChatGPT or Copilot or any other type of AI service if you want, just to run a quick check, just to make sure there's nothing missing. Sometimes what I noticed too is that there might be more things you can add. If you want to get like really specific, you can say something like, hey, this didn't include an image within the schema. Can you help me get that? They'll actually crawl your website and then add to the code, maybe like your logo to help with your local rankings as well from schema. But that's basically it. Again, I think this is a small ranking factor, but if you're kind of struggling to get more phone calls and leads, add local schema markup to your website and kind of see what that does from a Google and a Bing ranking perspective. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one and hope you have a good rest of your day.